Benzino hates Eminem's mom spaghetti-filled guts, and the feeling definitely seems to be mutual. Em and Benzino's 22-year-old beef dates back to even before cell phones were widely used. So, how did it get to the point where it's still making headlines in 2024? Well, it's complicated. Take it back to 2002. In May of that year, M, who was already a hip-hop megastar, released his third major label album, The Eminem Show, which debuted at #1, selling over 1.3 million copies in its first week. The album received a 4-mic rating from The Source, and at the time, Benzino co-owned the magazine with Dave Mays and was also moonlighting as a member of the rap groups Made Men and Almighty RSO. Eminem was convinced the album should have been given the coveted 5-mic rating and started shading The Source and refusing to do interviews with the publication. Benzino took issue with that and the rapper as a whole, believing that M was overhyped because he was white and that his success was damaging to hip-hop. The two traded a bevy of diss tracks later that year, including Benzino's Pull Your Skirt Up and Die Another Day, and Eminem's scathing responses including Nail in the Coffin, The Sauce, and Bully. Benzino didn't just handle things on wax. He used his position at The Source to wage a war on Eminem. Benzino claims he paid $15,000 for tapes dubbed the racist tapes of old songs recorded by M, which featured racially offensive lyrics. Foolish Pride from 1993 had M referring to a black woman as the N-word. On So Many Styles from 1988, M also spit disrespectful lyrics aimed at black women. Benzino and Mays posted the content on The Source's website and held a press conference to play the records and share the lyrics with other media outlets in order to expose M's racist songs and his, quote, secret agenda to steal hip-hop from the streets.
Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb and white girls are good chicks.
Eminem released a statement saying, Ray Benzino, Dave Mays, and The Source have had a vendetta against me, Shady Records, and our artist for a long time. The tape they played today was something I made out of anger, stupidity, and frustration when I was a teenager. I'd just broken up with my girlfriend, who was African American, and I reacted like the angry, stupid kid I was. I hope people will take it for the foolishness that it was, not for what somebody is trying to make it into today. The distribution of the songs and lyrics led to a court battle between Eminem and the magazine. Eminem initially won a judgment after it was ruled that The Source violated a temporary restraining order by distributing the song on their website. The Source was also told to pay M's legal fees. However, the judge allowed The Source to distribute a CD of clips of that song and a few others, shortened to 20 seconds each. The Source released that CD in the February 2004 issue of the magazine, which featured M on the cover using a stock image of the rapper. The headline read, quote, "Cleaning out white America's closet," and "The hip-hop community responds to Marshall's madness." The issue featured an interview with Benzino where he claimed to lay the drama to rest. The release of the issue and the CD created a lot of flack for The Source. Many felt they crossed a line. The following year, Benzino was ousted from The Source, partially for unethical conflict of interest journalist practices during the issues with Eminem. Over the next 2 decades, the beef simmered. Benzino became a reality show star, while Eminem became one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with over 220 million records sold worldwide. So why has their beef started up again in 2024? And why do people care? The answer is layered. Eminem and Benzino never officially settled the score or buried the hatchet, so their problems have just been lying under the surface. For the most part, the beef was dormant from 2005 to 2022. Eminem was mum. Benzino was asked about the beef in interviews. Sometimes he would claim it was done, as he did in 2012 while appearing on Rap Fix Live. He explained that he can say it now, I was wrong for it, because at the end of the day, M is a great lyricist and he should be able to express himself in hip-hop as anybody should. He also said that the rap legend has been a great influence on hip-hop and has bridged the gap between cultures and races. Other times, Benzino used the opportunity to take jabs at Slim Shady. For example, in March of 2022, Benzino tweeted, "To all Eminem fans and stans all over the world, the beef is officially over. I'm letting y'all know I have no hate toward any of his fans and recognize his contributions to hip-hop. He is truly a part of the culture and one of the best to rock the mic regardless of his color." But 2 months later, Benzino slammed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for inducting Eminem. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is just like the Grammys. They have no respect for our culture, black or hip-hop, and if you don't agree, you're racist, period, point blank. As much as it made sense for the beef to go away, it still continued to linger. Benzino would often mention Eminem's race as a talking point to discredit the rap god. In December of 2023, Eminem finally decided to rehash things on the track Doomsday Part 2. It was a surprise to many people considering the MC has been silent on the whole thing for decades. That alone piqued listeners' interest. On the track, M not only dissed Benzino, but dragged Zeno's daughter, Coi Leray, into the mix. M implied the beef messed up the blossoming rapper's chance of getting a feature from Slim. Coi responded to the dig by questioning who told Eminem she wanted to collab. Coi and Benzino have historically had their own rocky relationship, so Eminem mentioning Coi only fanned the flames. Benzino delivered a couple disses back at M before telling fans to hail Benzino as the victor, and the headline-making moments continued to roll in. Benzino has spent the past year speaking to different podcasters and media outlets about his beef with M, hopping back and forth between downplaying it and reviving it. His crying on the Drink Champs podcast in January of 2024 while addressing the beef definitely wasn't on anyone's bingo card.
Nothing against Eminem, Eminem can rap, but I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want, for 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem.
Then again, neither was the beef lasting for more than 20 years. Doesn't seem like it'll end anytime soon, mostly because the self-proclaimed Eminem slayer keeps throwing jabs. Visit the XXL store to buy merch, hit subscribe to see more videos from XXL.